Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, people? It's the Swish and Flow podcast. It's your boy, P+. We got Jay.
Hey, guess who's back? Back again.
And we
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Jay is back.
Jay is back. All right. We got Lee.
We back. Howdy, howdy.
And he's off today. He's
Under the weather.
he's a little under the weather. I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Maybe the next segment we'll talk about it. But shout outs to BY. Get better. Hopefully it's not COVID. All right, guys. Yeah. It's been a minute. Y'all. What happened?
Busy lives.
Long time no
What's
see,
going
man.
on,
Long
man?
time no see.
Y'all good?
We back on air. We
You
vibing.
good?
Yeah, we're just we're letting our thoughts simmer for a few weeks.
I can understand why you guys missed a few weeks because I get it. The Raptors are terrible. The Lakers are terrible. Two guys who support
We were able
these
to come out of the
teams
Squid Games.
Wait, you
survived the Squid Games.
you actually think the Raptors are terrible?
100%. Have you? Last night.
It's funny. I didn't
sent
need
you
to say
guys-
anything because I knew he was going to
No,
answer.
I know, but no, I know you're gonna say they're terrible.
Oh my
but
gosh! I looked at the roster. Legit. Come on.
But what does that mean? You of all people are saying
I'm a Raptors fan
because
and I tell it like it is.
I see that. Of
Right.
course, I hear that every freaking week. But the thing is, you tell us end the Colangelo. It's ended.
Okay.
What the fuck are they supposed to do?
Do something about it.
They are.
What are they doing?
They drafted Scotty Barnes.
Because he doesn't
Who
know
is that?
anybody.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Did you know who Vince Carter was before he got drafted?
Of course.
No,
No,
we
he
all
didn't.
we
No,
all
he did
knew.
not. No,
We all knew
he
back
did
in
not.
'98.
No,
he
he
was
did not.
he won the slam dunk contest.
Get out of here.
Before he was drafted? How would he
before
do that?
Before he was drafted.
In North Carolina.
Oh my goodness.
Number
You didn't even
15,
know who
Tar Heels.
VC was. You didn't even know who T-Mac was.
He didn't even know where North Carolina was, yo.
you didn't even know who Charles Oakley was.
Nah. No, I think the Raptors are terrible, man. I'll be honest
No,
with
man.
you. They're terrible.
Okay, you got a good
Wait,
point.
they beat your Celtics quite handily.
Yeah,
by
the
the way.
Celtics are pretty bad, too.
Jay, you got.
Are you kidding me?
They're going to be bad this year.
Are you serious?
That was my prediction
Yeah, I don't know why you hyping
last episode,
about that.
I don't know
Raptors
why
and
you think the
Celtics.
Raptors are going to be good. I mean, sorry, the Celtics are going to be good either. I don't
No,
they're
I
gonna
think
be
the Celtics are already a playoff ready team.
good. No, they're like a 7th, 6th seed,
Is
possibly.
that playoff?
Yeah, sure.
Then I said playoff ready team.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like it was high.
No, Boston
higher
is still a
tier.
good team. Like,
I mean, they're not a good. If they're a 7th seed, they're not a good team.
they still make playoffs. Anyone below playoff tier or playoff A.
So any team that makes the playoffs is a good team.
But anyone that wins that wins the championship is a great team.
Yeah, that's true.
No. When
A
you
great
make the
team, yeah.
playoffs, it doesn't mean you're a good team.
Thank
it does
you.
not mean
I
you're
have
a
to
good
agree
team.
with you.
If
I
you're a
can't
top
believe it.
4 team, then you're a good team.
Thank you.
I don't
There you
know.
go.
It's just if you're 5th and below to 8th, 5th to 8th, you're just a team to partake in the playoffs. That's how
I would
see it.
almost agree with you, but not. I would say 7, 8. Top 6 are good. No, sorry. Top 3, great. 4, 5, 6, good. And
9 out of 10 times is top 4 that
yes.
advance to the second
Right,
round.
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
I still think
correct,
8 to 5 good, 4 to 8 great.
But 9 out of 10 times the top 4 teams that actually advance to the second round. So that tells you already that anybody that's from 5 to 8.
So I would agree with
That's why they're still a good team. They're able to make the playoffs. I'm not saying that they're great, but regardless, I mean the Raptors
I guess
are
so.
totally.
If you really want to put it like an elementary school report card type of thing, you're good, but then there's room for improvement. The bottom 4 from the 9th to the 13th team or 14th team, there's need improvement. So you're getting an F or something. I guess you get a level 1, right?
Yeah.
Level 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like at the bottom, like the 11, 12, and 13 are like level 1, right? Anybody that's below 8 and to 10. You are level 2. Level 3 is whatever you're saying, Jay. From what? 5 to 8?
5 to 8, yeah.
Yeah, 5 to 8. And then 1 to 4 is considered
great.
a level 4.
Yes.
I would agree with you, Jay, in the West. Because like usually the top 7 teams are all like potentially, like they're just so bunched up together, like in terms of how great they are. So I would agree with you on the West, where like the 7th seed could still be, as good as the top seeds, right? But just because of the records are just so close to each other, right? But in terms of overall or in just the East, like if you're a 7 seed, you're not going anywhere.
I think it's going to change the season because there's a lot of teams coming out of the East: Atlanta, Charlotte, and then you still have Boston, Well, we'll see about the Raps. Don't get me wrong. I think the Raps are.
What do you think they're good?
I think they're learning to be good because it's
learning to be good.
It's totally new team, right?
Yeah,
everyone is basically the old Raps are just OG, Siakam, Fred, right?
Yeah,
and
right.
Siakam's not even playing.
Yeah, he's injured. He's out with the shoulder injury.
Right. So Boston had their full team, right? Al Horford was playing like he was like 10 years back in the day.
Yeah.
He dropped like a 20 piece or something like that. And no, the Raptors had, good defense. It's unfortunate we lost to Dallas because of the back-to-back.
It's excuses, yo. As Lee would say, excuses, man.
Hey, man.
Back to back, yo,
they're still a new team. So in your opinion, who are the great teams?
Easy. You got Milwaukee, right?
They lost. They're still 1-1.
They're the champions.
Okay, so
They're the champion. They're the defending champions, right? You got.
Well, are you basing it on literally 3 games?
no, you guys are basing it off 3 games.
Yeah, I have.
Exactly.
I'm basing it off.
I
I don't
know.
recognize any of these players. I have not felt the hype about the Raptors. About like we drafted who? Who's that guy?
It doesn't matter.
Wanted Toby.
It doesn't. You don't even know who they are. So
Cardinal Official, man. You didn't know? Cardi, man. That's who we drafted.
No, the guy we drafted, we were in the top 10, right? The draft was top 10,
top 4.
top 4, right? We
Yeah.
got top 4.
Well, we got the 4th pick.
Yeah.
But we got lucky. We weren't supposed to get the 4th pick. We were very lucky on the lottery.
How come?
The balls bounced in our favor.
Yeah. And we've always had a good 4th pick, right?
Yeah, that's true. Historically speaking, yes.
Scotty Barnes.
You had to search that up. I just said it like a few minutes ago.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so Scotty Barnes is our 4th pick. On Boston, he dropped 25. Last night, he dropped 15 points. And then he's an all-around player.
Oh, so he got picked the same time as CB4.
I just said that.
Is it CB4?
I said 4th pick. We have a good history of 4th
I'm
picks.
saying the same as Chris Bosh.
No, but we've had history of 4th pick. You should know that already if you were a Raptors fan since 95. And you know who else was picked 4th?
Oh, jeez.
Kobe.
No.
VC, man.
VC?
Oh, my goodness,
I can't
man.
believe yeah.
VC got picked 4th?
Yeah.
To me, he got picked for number 1. He got picked number 1, regardless if it was 4th
All right,
place.
regardless. I like the team. I just think that we have way too many fucking players. We have too many players to develop, and there's not enough playing time.
Well, I could agree with that.
The one player I do like is Siv.
Svi?
Svi?
He's also very raw, man. Everyone on that
like
team
him.
is still raw.
Yeah, I'll agree with you with those 2 players, Siv and Svi, whatever. So how do you spell it? SIV?
SVI.
Oh, SVI, Svi.
Yeah.
Where is he from?
He was from
Lithuania?
Memphis. He went to school in Memphis, but I don't know where he's actually from. I think Slovenian.
Yeah,
Probably.
Svi-
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
Svi-
not Slovenian. He's I think Ukrainian.
Okay.
Sweeve and
Oh my god! You just
said it wrong.
just pronounce. Just say
Steve.
Sweeve.
Sweeve. Ukrainian. Sweeve.
SVI.
Who has a name with SVI? Svi? What? Sviv? What? Siv?
Who has 2 first names? Vince Carter. Okay, so now
Sweeve and Scotty Barnes. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Now we need to get rid of Fred VanVleet and OG and Siakam.
you cannot get rid of them. You know why?
Why?
Because they are the championship team.
Yeah.
But it's over. It's done.
he wants.
I don't.
There's already
understand-
been 2.
I really
there's
don't
already been 2
understand.
champions.
I really don't
full
understand your logic.
reform.
You were
There's already
so-
been 2.
You're really so for in Colangelo era.
Yeah.
it's done now, and now
Yes.
you want to end another
But
era.
then, yes, the era ended. So now the fact that we won the 2019 championship by fluke, we need to get rid of those guys that were part of that fluke. We don't need bad chi in the team,
Okay.
right? Because Kawhi has moved on. But okay, anyways, regardless of that, I think having them there to help develop Siv, Sweef, who cares? Does he have a nickname?
Like
now?
that. He's only played like 2 or 3 games.
He's been
man.
in the NBA since 2018.
Yeah, he's
Okay. Oh,
He's been bouncing around.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thunder,
Hmm.
Pistons.
I think when he doesn't overthink and he doesn't try too much, I think he's a good player. Again, everyone is pretty raw. Like everyone's pretty raw except for like anyone, all the role players. Like Chris Boucher is still a role player.
Yeah.
Utah Watanabe is still a role player. But every other player is still raw talent. Delano Banton, Champagne, Johnson, Scotty Barnes, all those players that we picked up and they played in summer league to now, huge improvement, especially his jumper.
I hope the Raptors didn't pick up this Sif guy because of his international kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want no international players on the team. Like, we have a bunch of, one is from Africa, one is from Ukraine.
Yeah,
one is
you basically want people that are like you're there for your skill and your talent.
Not like
because
now you bring in Goran Dragic and
that was a
Serbia.
trade. That was a trade.
You know what I mean? I don't want this international flavor on this team. I don't want thugs on the team. I want players that can actually play to win.
Did you say
not to
thugs?
not to just sell tickets, not to just appeal to the Toronto international base, right?
Bring some gangsters on the team.
Yeah,
right?
we need, honestly. So like, what this guy here? I'm just looking at his career history, right? He was with Lakers, right? Then he went with the Pistons, Thunder, and now the Raptors. He's been bouncing around, but I do see a little bit of the hype in him. But I guess for me, I got to do a little research on
hold on.
Scotty Barnes.
So get it back on track. Okay, so
Yeah.
you were saying the
Who?
I think we're above 500 team.
I disagree with that. I think we're still below. So I agree with your reasoning in terms of there's not enough playing time for everybody. I think that's going to be a problem.
A huge problem. I can see it right now. That's why we lost to Dallas. I think we have no identity. We have no 8-man rotation where when we won the Raptors championship, we had an 8-man rotation. We had a good solid 8-man rotation. Everyone knew what their fucking role was, and it was a dream, right? But here, everyone's freaking playing.
Right. Yeah. And also, again, this is literally we're just starting from the bottom. This is why I say we're not going to be a good team this year, because we're redeveloping all the players, and at the same time, the East has gone better, way better.
Yes.
So that's just my reason. That's why I don't even think they're going to make the playoffs at all. I mean,
that's fair.
At the bare minimum, at the bare minimum, they might make it to the 10th spot, which is a play-in tournament.
Okay,
but,
tell me the 8 teams that are better. 9 teams that are better than the Raps.
Oh, okay. Well, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Philly. You're just talking about teams that are better than the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
The Knicks, the Hawks. That's 5. The Heat, 6. I actually gonna put the Hornets there. I watched a Hornets game for the first time in a long time. They're legit this year.
I think they just beat the Nets right now.
Oh, okay, even better. And then also I put the Bulls there. I know the Bulls are they're a completely new roster, but I think they're so much better than what people think.
I agree. I think when I first saw that roster, I was like, wow, this is just a bunch of misfits, right?
Yeah.
So but I think with Lonzo and Caruso, those are good glue guys.
Yeah.
For DeRozan and Vooch and Levine.
They got really solid players, so they're I expect them to be not great, but somewhere in the middle of the pack, right?
Well, they haven't lost yet.
Yeah,
and we faced them on Monday.
There you go.
Yeah,
3-0 at least as far as what I'm seeing here. And then also I put Cleveland above them. I think Cleveland's a way better team than the Raptors.
Dang! Wow, that's saying a lot.
Because
Cleveland's been garbage for a minute.
Yeah, but I think they've gone past. I think they're gonna get past the development stage, because that's where they've been, and that's exactly where the Raptors are. They're in this development stage that Cleveland was in, so that's why I don't think it's just at this point you just gotta be patient,
At this point right now, I'm still looking
them
at every game as a fresh a fresh view of the Raps. Every game they kind of surprised me. Well, especially Scotty. He's still raw talent and he's playing like this now. So in the next few years, I think he's gonna be very good.
I appreciate you, Jay, educating me on this guy, because I'm looking at his stats. I'm looking at the way he is. Honestly, no, seriously.
He's looking at the box score.
When I looked at the box score, because they have not earned my respect yet, right?
For you to watch a game?
For me to go reach and look at what's happening. The reason why is because of those 3 players, OG, Siakam, and Fred VanVleet. They're still, I know I said Colangelo era, but these 3 guys are still, I think it's really a clean slate as long as these 3 guys are not there. Because Scotty Barnes is not going to be able to do his thing, because those 3 guys are just in the way. You know how when you want to be your own person, and if he's going to be now the face of the franchise, I hope that he is, because looking at his stats, 2 things I like about him is obviously he's top 5. in the draft. And number two, the more important thing is that he is a player that is actually a really good height. He's 6'9", right? Plays the forward and the power forward, and those are two positions that are when you're looking at a championship team, you have players that are like that. Especially, and I'm really happy the fact that he's not a point guard, obviously, right? So the fact that he has that height, he has that versatility, just from looking at a quick YouTube video. Yeah, I am hype. It's just now I don't like. But the thing here's a side thing though. I don't like the fact that he's got Chris Bosh's number. Like I don't like that. I would rather see him make his own kind of jersey and own kind of like branding of himself. Because when I see number 4 jersey on him, it's like, oh, it reminds you of CB4.
No, the CB4's legacy is Miami Heat.
I don't know. As a Raptors fan though, when I think
for sure,
you think 20
because you're biased. You're biased. You're a Raptors fan, right? So
Exactly.
of course you're gonna think Chris Bosh. But now,
we're not. Scottie Barnes is a Raptor.
We are not going to retire Chris Bosh's number, especially if Scottie Barnes is going to play like this.
You're saying that are you saying, Jay, then that Scottie Barnes is going to be a better player in the Raptors history books over CB4?
I hope so. He's not currently, obviously not currently, but I think he can. He definitely shows the potential. Super raw talent, like super. He's every time he's in an interview, all he says is, "I want to win.
Yeah,
I want to win, and I want to make sure this franchise succeeds." So that's all you want to hear from.
Scripted though by his agent, scripted by people.
Of course, why not? But there's not a lot of players that say that.
Yeah,
they'll just say, "Oh, I'm just excited to work," and that's it.
I'm blessed to be in the NBA. Blah,
exactly,
blah, blah.
or something like that. But if he wants to win, he wants to win. Fred said that a lot when he was coming up. He's won in every level of basketball he's played.
Right.
He's won in college. He's won in obviously G League, and now obviously in the NBA. So I just think that players that want to win, I appreciate that.
Do you think building around Scottie Barnes would be a good idea? And then next year, let's not try to make it into the playoffs or make it into the play-in, to go back into the draft and get another top 10 player. So we'll have like a similar to like a Golden State of the East, right? We can pick another top 6.
It really depends on the season, right?
Or do you want to just try to package some guys in and get a star in, and then?
Well, it really depends on the season, right? It really depends on when Siakam comes back, and how well they'll gel together.
Yeah.
And then Masai then has to make his moves. And I think from last season, with the move of like Aaron Baines and stuff, Masai, he's lost some fans for sure. He's lost some fans. There's a lot of people that don't believe in him as much as they did before.
Because of what reason?
Because of Aaron Baines.
Oh, right.
Right, Aaron Baines was probably the single-handedly lost us this season, but also single-handedly got Scottie Barnes.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know. You can't really. You can't hate on that, man. Maybe that was planned for them to tank a little bit.
See, so it was part of Masai's plan. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
because Aaron Baines was pretty damn garbage. Sorry, Aaron, but yeah, you were very bad.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Masai knew at some point. It was like, yeah, we're not playing for anything, and this draft class is.
And
good.
Also, it was hard. They were playing in Tampa. They were playing pretty much away the whole season, right? So. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for the season. I'm always optimistic about the Raptors every season, as you know. So
well, okay. Let's move on from the Raptors. Too much Raptor talk. They're so trash. Let's just move on. Let's go to the.
I wouldn't say they're trash. They're in the development stage, which is
trash.
I have always been saying.
Yeah.
Since ending the Colangelo, or preaching about the ending the Colangelo era, is that I do like to see, and I'm more intrigued about the development and actually try to start from the bottom than trying to patch it up. Delfino, Capono, and all these guys.
That was terrible.
I don't like patching up thing. I like to just start right from the bottom, right from scratch, and that's more intriguing to watch. That's more fun to talk about, and as well as to see them grow and develop.
Okay, let's make this fun.
Okay,
you guys, what do you guys think? You guys think the Raptors are gonna make it to playoffs?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't want them to make the playoffs.
But do you think so?
No.
You guys want to wager on that?
You're saying that they will.
No, they're not making it.
Oh, I'm saying no. I'm saying no either.
Oh, you're saying no.
No, I'm saying they're not going to make the playoffs.
All right, well, Jay's
I'm not a betting man, so don't.
No. Well, it's not money. We're not going to bet money. You know how we do here.
Okay.
You know what we do here when we bet.
Okay. So
what do we bet on?
You guys still haven't cleared your cases with the spinach dip and shit, right?
No, we did.
Balsamic.
I think we did. Did we?
I don't think we had it recorded though, or it wasn't on air.
I think. Yeah, no, but I think you settled it, or did you not settle it? I can't even remember, man. I don't remember.
Shoot,
if you
I
settled
baited him out. My bad.
I don't, I think you just snitched on this guy.
Okay, so
Was that?
But yeah, no. Okay,
yeah, okay. I'll.
want-
What are we betting for? Like,
let's go. Let's chili on your fries.
Bubble-
Just chili on your
yeah,
fries.
sure. Raptors will make playoffs.
All right, I got. You want to join? You want any of those?
I'm saying that they're not.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with you
So
on
me
that.
and you want to split it?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. All right. Chili onion fries.
Wow,
if,
we're finally on the opposite edge, eh?
me and Lee say the Raptors are not
Are
making
not
the
going
playoffs.
to make it.
And Jay's on the other side.
Yes.
Say they are. All right. Well, this is gonna be a long season. Let's see what happens.
What about BY? Which boat do you think he's on?
I'm pretty sure he's in the boat of they won't make playoffs.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll ask him to see if he wants to join UJ.
I think it'll be good if we bet aside. I think it's good that they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
then we'll be able to get another player. I really want to see development start from the draft.
Well,
and
there is
get
development.
excited
It's
from
really
that.
about scouting, right? There's a lot of top 10 players, top 15 players that, like, you see Marvin Bagley. I'm not sure if you know who this is, but Marvin Bagley's on Sacramento.
Sacramento. Yeah.
He's never gonna play any more minutes. He's pretty much gone, and he was picked before a lot of players.
Oh, you mean like he's top?
He was
3?
picked before Trae Young. Yeah.
Like it's hit or miss with drafts every year, right?
So
Like,
exactly.
it's not-
So even
not
if
like-
you
Kawhi was outside of the top 10. I
yeah,
think,
even
right?
if you tank or whatever, you
Yeah.
could still land a bust.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
it's just, it really depends, right? Like
So it's all about player scouting, how that player is going to gel into your system, and how much that player wants to actually play basketball.
Even the draft class too, right? What's available?
that's a good point. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Let's move on to the West because there's a few things obviously we needed to address, and the first thing is the Lakers.
Hey man, we talked about this like 2 months ago about how the Lakers, we didn't know how Russell was going to fit. Yeah, he doesn't fit.
So they've only played 2 games. Obviously, we don't want to overreact. But what do you guys think so far?
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, from what I saw, he doesn't fit because he needs the ball. And who has the ball? LeBron.
Yep.
Who has the ball? AD. Right. So it's like it's hard for Russell Westbrook to. I think they'll still make playoffs, just not top seed.
So they lost to the Warriors and the Suns.
2 good teams, by the way.
I mean, yes.
Steph went off.
Warriors, okay, sure, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because I don't know how much LeBron can put up with losing. You know,
No, guaranteed. And that's when he turns it on, and that's when it happens mid-season, where he just goes, "Okay, we're gonna win."
no. Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I don't know how long he could put up with his team. Like if they keep losing.
It's the same thing like Washington last year. We thought Washington was going to shit the bed, and then next thing you know, they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So and you know who was on that team? Russ. Right? Russ was on that team. He was able to turn around.
Right.
That's a good point. That is a good
mid-season.
point. I'll give you that. That is a very good point.
Yeah. Russ was on the team. They did turn it on, but the thing is, they didn't have LeBron. So I think the way the Lakers are built, they're really built for the playoffs, the postseason, the finals. I don't think they're really like this. They're gonna take this 82 games to kind of like get the chemistry right, get the ball moving right, and just get everyone acclimated. And all these old players, right? They just want to be able to just get to the postseason. I think these L's that they're taking right now. It's pretty irrelevant to me. I'm not even as a Raptors or Raptors, even as a Lakers fan, right? LeBron fan. I'm not worried. I really am not worried at all.
I gotta say, I'm worried.
I'm worried. I think the reason
You
why
guys are not even Lakers fan. What are you guys say you're worried for? Are you kidding me?
No, I mean,
because
just,
they put so much money
just
together.
just as a general fan, right? Like
They put so much money together to put this together. This team, right?
I was excited for this team, right? Like, I was excited for this team. I wanted to see this team play, and I really wanted to see this team thrive. But
you did say that.
I'm watching it, and I'm like,
You know why they're not going to thrive?
what?
Carmelo Anthony.
Ooh.
Why
That
is
was
there a
a
lot
shot.
of hate? Why is there a lot of hate on Melo?
It's because anywhere he goes, he
That was
doesn't
a
win.
shot.
I saw this meme, a meme of someone said something about how Carmelo took the the COVID shot because he'll take any shot that's available.
I mean, that's
That's a good one.
that's
It was
not
hilarious, man.
Shout out to whoever made that.
that's not false,
My
man.
goodness.
He could take the shot, but he also can make them, right? So, but
He'll take every shot. That's
I feel like
available.
he's a curse. He's been a curse, right?
I don't think so. I mean, what about the gold medals?
That's
right?
harsh. That's harsh.
Gold
to
medal
say,
game. What do you
man.
mean?
That's harsh.
The gold medal game
all
you
the
have.
all the US gold medals. He's like 4 for 4 or something, right? So,
Yeah,
I
but you
mean,
had like a stacked team.
But I'm just going contrary to what you're saying. You're saying everywhere he goes. I said, okay, no, not really. Everywhere he went.
In the
In terms
NBA,
of
in the NBA, not internationally.
Yeah.
I should rephrase that. Sorry, in the NBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That was good, eh? That was good. What I said.
No, I
You like
agree.
that?
I think Carmelo with whatever 4 gold medals. It doesn't matter. That's irrelevant
No,
too.
I'm saying you said everywhere he went. I'm saying no.
Sorry.
He
Okay.
went to-
Everywhere he went in the NBA, he doesn't win. He doesn't win. He
I'm
doesn't
trolling
win.
all that.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I mean, so it sounds like you're not worried, Lee.
I'm not worried, not
At
even
all,
for
eh?
a second. I mean, the most important thing that we all have to remember as NBA fans and more specifically as Lakers fans is that you have LeBron James, right? I mean, he realizes and he looked at Kobe, right? How many years toward his latter part of his career with the Lakers did the Lakers franchise waste, right? So he looks at that. LeBron looks at that and says he's now gonna right the wrong and be able to learn from Kobe's mistake or whatever. Like Kobe didn't have a cast of what LeBron has right now, right? Or have right now. And so I think it's what do you call that? Short steps, long vision, right? So I think we're not even 10th game into the season and we're talking about horning the worry bell like
yeah,
P's
I
like
don't know.
I'm worried and Jay's like I'm
worried,
worried
man.
too.
Of course.
First of all, you guys are not even Lakers fan, number one. Number two,
Did you
what
watch
are
the
you
games?
worried about? This is only third game. Come on.
Did you watch the games?
I did.
Oh.
Okay. And
Okay.
and what did you think?
Great. I like LeBron's jersey and number 6. It looks very nostalgic.
No, in
with
terms of how
with
they,
his
How they
Miami
played,
days.
man. We're not talking about.
Listen, like I said, it's a
we're-
regular season.
We're
It's
not talking
even-
about his style, his
regular
what he
season.
wore
What did
going
we talk
into the
about last year?
arena.
Last year when we were talking about, talk to me on the 15th and 20th game, right? This is now even a longer season than
Yeah.
last year.
No,
Last
but
year was
we're-
70-something games. Now
Are
this
you
year's
trying to
gonna be
ruin the
2.
podcast? Like, come on.
am I trying to
Obviously, we're talking about. We gotta go with what's available right now. But 2 games in.
Yeah, no, 2 or 3.
Okay,
It doesn't
3
matter.
games
2 or
in.
3
Yeah,
and
yeah,
5.
yeah.
Not
So you
even
wanna
a
wait- you wanna wait
there's
till 10
only
games?
a handful of games that we played, and you're talking about, sounding the bell on
you know
being
what it is?
worried.
It's like it's when Lee said, when Siakam got his contract and they won the championship.
Yeah, soda pop.
That's what
Soda
80,
pop.
that's what 80's doing it.
That's what?
80's doing that.
80's doing
80's
what?
like, oh, I won the championship. I don't need to do
Yeah,
anything.
he's a fizzing out, man.
Yeah.
No. Are we in the playoffs yet? Are we in the Are we post?
Well, what happened last
post-
year?
Yeah, what happened
last
year?
I'm sorry.
What happened last year?
What happened last year? Exactly.
Last year we were in the playoffs.
Yeah, so were the
Yeah,
Raptors
yeah.
that year.
Yeah. No, they weren't.
What do you mean? We did. We lost to Boston in the bubble.
No, I'm talking about last year.
Oh, not last year. But,
Like
but
this-
he's talking. Remember, he was talking about Siakam after the championship
last
year.
Season. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
the
Bro,
first part.
you're living in the past, man.
Yeah.
We're 2021, 2022 season right now.
It's okay. Lakers aren't gonna make the playoffs anyways.
so I gotta ask you guys.
And what? Actually, I
go
know
on,
we're
go
talking to the West. I
Go
just
ahead.
thought of something. I don't want to forget this thought. And about the Raptors. I didn't even get my free fries yet. I'm waiting for them to get 12 3-pointers so I can get fries from McDonald's.
Is that what it is now?
Is that still on?
Yeah, they're still on.
Okay.
They're still on. Yeah,
12,
sorry.
so they gotta make 12 3-pointers.
12 3-pointers, and then McDonald's sponsors anybody that
Okay.
buy something for at least a minimum of $1, you get free fries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
I didn't get my fries yet, man.
That's cheap, yo. So okay, so I gotta ask you guys, which team do you think is gonna be like the most surprising team
In the East or West?
go just overall. Like, which team do you think is really gonna be the most surprising team that you'll see this year that'll make?
Like least successful or most successful?
Okay, we'll go both. So we'll go
Least successful Lakers.
Okay, that was
I'm kidding.
that was
I'm kidding.
quick.
It's
That
not
was
Lakers.
real
It's not
quick.
least successful. I think. It could
As a surprise. As a surprise.
as
Yeah.
a surprise.
Yeah. This will be like your surprise team that you think that will be.
It's a good time for you to say Raptors.
No, I think it could.
yeah,
It's
that's true.
it's probably gonna be the Lakers, but they'll still make playoffs, but like a lower seed.
Okay, so
So
that's
they're
your
not
least-
gonna be because with the team that they have, they're expected to be top 4, right? but I don't think they'll be top 4. And then the most surprising that'll succeed is probably like Charlotte.
Oh, you took mine. That's exactly what I was gonna say. As
Charlotte look good, man.
As the most surprising, I think Charlotte is actually legit this year. Like maybe not top 3, or maybe they might get up to as high as 4.
They're just a young team.
Just good. Like,
they're just a young team that. And Lonzo Ball's IQ, LaMelo's IQ is just
he's
really.
developing.
You guys been drinking too much MJ Kool-Aid, man.
He's developing so well. Like he looks, I don't want to say unstoppable, but he's just gunning over guys. Like it's ridiculous how good he is.
Yeah,
I was really surprised at how fast he's developing. So, but I would agree with you on Charlotte. It's funny. I was gonna agree with you on the Lakers too.
Yeah, because Lakers.
I think we're in sync here.
In agreement,
what do you think?
We're definitely in agreement.
So the
most successful. That's the most successful. That's shocking, and then the most that's shocking, and that's like least successful.
Yeah.
The one that's like you think that's gonna be successful, but it's not.
The one I think is gonna be least successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were supposed to be.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm gonna say Clippers. Clippers.
Really?
I think
Clippers. I think still a good team.
Yeah. No, but I don't think that they're gonna do
There's
as
no
well.
Kawhi though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm expecting them to, go to the.
You're saying they're gonna be good. They're gonna be amazing or
No,
great. Or
we're expecting them to be great, but then they're gonna
who's
be.
expecting them to be great? No one's expecting.
I am.
You
I'm
are?
expecting.
No,
yeah.
nobody's expecting the Clippers to be good because there's no Kawhi this year.
Why would you expect?
Oh,
him
he's
to be
out for the
good?
whole season.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so then
You change your pick there, man. Kawhi's out. Man.
Bucks. I think.
Oh, what?
Yeah, as
Wow.
defending champions,
They're
I
gonna
think.
fall off.
Yeah, I think. They got lucky. I think the Bucks got lucky last.
Well, they did get destroyed by what was it? They got destroyed by just recently by Chicago,
I think
wasn't it?
they're like
they got,
they're
Miami.
like the Raptors.
Miami. They got
They're like the
destroyed by Miami,
Raptors this year. Sorry, the Bucks are like the 2020, 2021 Raptors.
Oh, it's the bubble. Oh, no, wait.
No, the 2019,
This one.
2020 one.
No, 2019,
The bubble one you're talking about, right?
The bubble wraps.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what the Bucks are going to
So
be. So we're all expecting them to, at least
Interesting.
maybe defend or try to defend, but they're not going. They're not going to be able to, advance to the finals this year. I don't think it's going to be They're not going to advance to the finals. And then the one that that we're going to be surprised with is that what was the other part?
Yes.
Is Dallas. I think they're going to really. It's going to be like Dallas and Lakers in the finals this year. They're going to go like really hard at it.
I could see
I
Dallas.
can see Luka finally,
the only
turning
way,
the corner.
only way Dallas gets up there is the play of Kristaps Porzingis. Luka is there.
or even if they do a trade.
Well, they
in
need
free
They've
agency.
always wanted Dragic. We've
Yeah.
been trying to do that trade for a while now, since like the offseason. We were trying to get players from Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Dwight Powell specifically.
Why? Dallas wants Dragic?
Yes, because
Goran?
Dragic is Slovenian.
Yeah, like it's that connection.
Oh, they want to put
Goran and
With
and,
Luka,
and Luka,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Have like a good.
I think that's a
Luka.
good
What was his name? Luka what? What's his name?
Doncic.
Doncic. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
actually. I don't know though. They're both point guards, right? So they both.
Oh no, they're like I
both
think
need the
I
ball
think they
in
can
their
both
hands.
go 1-2. They both go 1-2.
Yeah, Goran, I think can play too.
Yes, 100%. He did that in Miami.
Yeah.
And Porzingis doesn't want to be there either, right?
Oh well, he showed it. He showed it yesterday
Yeah.
when he beat the Raptors. He was playing really well.
He showed that he wants to be there. He does not want to. be
No, he
there.
wants to be there. He wants to win because
Obviously, he wants to be there. Where is he? Like,
I remember watching the playoffs last year. They're saying how Kristaps does not want to be.
he just lost. He just
No.
lost. He just doesn't know his identity on the team.
Yeah.
Right.
just roll. Yeah.
And because all the shines on Luka, right?
Yeah, he's coming
a lot.
from
A
New
lot.
York
A lot
and
of these
all.
players have these ego, right? So it's like
Yeah.
Actually, I think.
Okay,
Dallas.
so Dallas,
Dallas.
Dallas is gonna be.
a surprise.
Ooh, okay. I don't
So-
know.
a
That's
surprise
interesting.
success
I know
or
BY
whatever.
would love to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm a Dallas fan too. Like I've been a Dallas fan for a very long time.
I'm well aware of that. But okay, interesting. Yeah, I think the one team I'm actually gonna be looking forward to watching. I mean, aside from the Lakers, but hopefully they don't stink it up this year. Actually, is surprisingly.
Denver.
You say? Do you really just say Denver?
Well, Denver's
know.
gonna be good.
Quickly.
Denver's
No,
gonna be
you
good.
Take a guess, sure, if you want to.
Cleveland.
I just did.
It's gonna
No,
be
I
Cleveland.
was gonna say no. You know what? I like Cleveland. I'm probably gonna watch a few games, but no, that's not the team. It's
Oh, the Bulls.
well, that's the
Frozen.
same thing. No, but the Heat.
The Heat.
Yeah, I'm really
Oh,
excited. For the Heat,
you're
actually.
Jay's boy.
It's crazy because Miami got blown out their first game, then they demolished the Heat. So it's like the first 2 games. It's really rough
to
to
demolish the Bucks.
Yeah, sorry, the Bucks, and it's really tough to gauge a lot of things. But in terms of gameplay and the eye test and looking at how they play, yeah, Miami looks good. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how Lowry fits in with.
I think it's good because
Jimmy
Kyle
and
doesn't
all
have to
these
do
guys.
any offense, right? And Hero, Jimmy, Bam, all these guys, they can just score. Kyle just has to go there, take a few charges.
Yeah, floor general.
Yeah, run the floor. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's interesting because I think they needed a proper.
PG.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Goran was more a scoring PG, and he was more of like a.
He's not a leader.
Yes, he was.
really-
Well,
he's a
he's a leader, but he's not. I mean, his English is not that great either,
yeah,
right? So it's like some things are lost in translation when you can't speak like.
Proper.
Don't get me wrong. He can speak English, but there's some things where American to American, it's like they know things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
So-
no, I'll leave it at that.
Only
I was
difference
gonna
is
say
like
something.
Pau.
Pau.
Pau ended up learning really quick English with like
Oh, Pau
Kobe.
Gasol?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
international players winning championships. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right, Jokic also his English is got better. Luka, he's getting better with that, but
Yao Ming.
well, Yao Ming, it was so easy for him. It was so easy for him. It was, and it's plus he had T Mac on his team.
Yeah. Who did Jose Calderon have?
Jose Calderon, he had no one.
No, yeah, nobody. Yeah, but
He had Joey Graham.
No, he had Pete Plus's guy, Jared Jack.
Oh,
No, not
that's
Jared
not
Jack.
my
No,
guy.
what was his name?
T.J. Ford.
Oh,
what's
I
his
know. I
name?
know you're talking about number 2, right?
Number 2. Oh, Derek Martin.
Derek Martin.
Yeah, Derek Martin. But yeah, no, it's interesting. So I know you guys weren't here last week, but give me now that you're here, give me who do you guys think is gonna win it all?
Oh, we're
Rap-
gonna go
I want to
straight.
get. I want to get that on.
Are we
record.
gonna go like who's gonna meet in the
'cause we'll
finals
be-
first? And
no,
then
no, just tell me who's gonna win it all, and then tell me who are they gonna beat.
Raptors.
as predicted, you guys.
No. You know, be serious. Let's
The
hear it.
Raptors
Let's
and they
hear
beat
it.
the Lakers.
All right, fine. If that's what you think. All right. Who do you got?
I got Lakers in the finals
Who do you-
versus.
He's gonna say the Nets.
well, I mean, that would have.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the Nets. Wow, all this
We'll
time.
get to that.
I was
yeah.
gonna say Sixers.
Okay.
What?
I was gonna say
Okay.
Sixers.
I'm not mad at that. It's actually not
I'm
bad.
definitely
It's
mad
not
at that.
bad.
Yeah,
It's
Sixers
terrible.
or Nets, but then I have the Lakers winning it all.
Okay,
100%.
Lakers winning it all. All right. But okay, yeah. Speaking of the Nets, so what do you guys think of this whole Kyrie situation?
I mean,
So
it's fine. It's his choice, right? If he doesn't take the vaccine, that's fine. That's on him. But he has to accept the consequences, which is he can't play the NBA.
Yeah. So as of right now, he is just not playing. It's just and I think the Nets are trying to shop him around too, which is interesting because like, why would any team want a player that first of all isn't going to get vaccinated?
I don't know.
And then second of all, like just look at all the drama. Like, why would you want a guy like that? Like, who cares how good he is?
It's true.
Like, really, like it's ridiculous. I
think that's the reason why he didn't make top 70 NBA 75.
I don't think he should ever make any top.
Who? Sorry,
thing.
who?
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Point guard.
Yeah, he should never make any.
I think
list.
he's.
No
I
point
think
guard should
Kyrie's.
make it.
I think in terms of gameplay, I think Kyrie's way better than Lillard.
Well, why? Because he's got the best handles in the league.
Oh, yeah,
I hate when people say that.
and
best
he also has a
handles.
championship.
What is it? Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, I'll give him that
Yeah,
because of LeBron. But yeah, I'll give him that. But
it wasn't because of LeBron, because Kyrie scored the game winner.
Without the block, how is he gonna score the game winner?
Yeah, without them scoring, how are they supposed to win?
Okay, so then
you
don't.
can't keep playing D without scoring. you
Well,
know?
it's because of Vince Carter. The Raptors won 2019.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, irrelevant.
Anyways, yeah, no. So yeah, because like, it's crazy because with Kyrie, admittedly, they're a super team.
And there's no
Right.
way. There's no way Kyrie doesn't play any games this season. He's gonna come around.
You think he's gonna?
I think it might be even. You know what? This is conspiracy theory, but like he
Yeah.
might be just want to rest. He just want to rest. He doesn't want to play the whole season.
Oh,
and
interesting.
he just
Okay.
wants to, because he really plays well at the playoffs, right? He'll
Who
turn
are
it
we
on.
talking about?
Kyrie, he'll turn it on in the playoffs, right? So if he plays like minimum games in the season and he's able to play in the playoffs, because he wasn't even able to play in the playoffs last season, right?
Well,
So-
he got injured.
He got injured, exactly. So why? Because he played regular season games.
Yeah, it's tricky because here's the thing. well, he's injury prone. That's the first thing, and then second thing is I don't know how good he is in terms of keeping up with his fitness level, right? Because honestly, he doesn't seem like
Have
a
you seen
guy.
James Harden though?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Why?
so unfit, man.
No, he's actually pretty.
I think he's pretty
man.
fit actually because he
He's-
does a lot of
He looks so
yoga.
fat,
Yeah,
though.
he does. He
How
does.
come?
Oh, I get you. He does look.
come?
But he's
He's just built that way.
He's just built that way.
He's
Yeah,
built that way. I don't think he's a.
he's definitely NBA ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's
Like he looks like he's got an extra pounds on him. Like,
Yeah, but
it's
you
just
can
like-
say anything for KD. KD has no muscle, but he still powers
Dude,
through people.
It's funny you say James Harden is like that. Go watch him every single game. He just walks the ball up the court. He doesn't run. He does not run. So I can see why you would say that. Like he's got those extra fast. He probably
Yeah,
should do a
I
little
mean-
more running. He doesn't run enough.
No, but the thing is, if you compare the way he looked, like let's just say even 5 years ago to now, like he put on a lot of weight.
Well, same thing you can say about LeBron, right? LeBron also
Oh, that's true. That's
put
true.
on a lot
Okay,
of weight.
good point,
Right?
good point.
So
But LeBron is more age related, I think.
yeah,
No,
same as
no,
Harden.
No, I think no. With LeBron, it's more like I hate to say it if you're listening, LeBron, but a lot of people have probably said that you probably like took
steroids.
performance
enhancing
enhancing
steroids.
drugs.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
okay,
Like if you
yeah.
look at it, if you look at the way he
Like,
looks,
yeah.
like when he came out of high school, 18 years old to year over year, and then now look at him, like he's like these.
I think he
like,
just worked on his body and his natural genes.
like that's huge,
His-
man. Like it's it's
you know what?
His natural genes, like
Can you actually build that? Can you actually eat through your diet? And
Yes,
then work
yes,
out
yes.
and get that, kind
especially
of
when
body?
you spend that much money on your fitness and your health.
Hey man,
I-
if that's
I-
if that's
no,
if
you know
that's
what?
legit and it's not, there's nothing.
No.
He's not taking any drugs. or
100%. He's not. It's not all natural. He's taking probably legal stuff, but
Yeah, because
There's
there's
no
gotta
way.
be something.
Yeah,
There's
there's
gotta be
no
Of course,
because
like,
there's
no-
so much at stake. Money. There's so much money.
No,
at
but you still
stake.
got to work at it, right? You can't.
Yeah,
you can't just
that's
take, like, a-
understood.
but
That's
he's just saying it's
understood.
not natural. Is what he's
Oh,
saying.
okay. So wait, so you mean like protein or creatine
Whatever.
or
I don't know, something performance enhancing supplement. If you don't want to be as more of a softer way of saying drugs, supplement something
Yeah.
where like he really is. I don't know. It just seems so like wow, like huge, man. Like it doesn't look natural. But I mean, if human beings can actually turn out that way without taking any drugs, like I guess
there's
the
there's
Greek,
there's certain people that do that just are just naturally like
buff.
Yeah.
they'll just grow into being like freaking tanks like that
Like for example, what's that guy from he does the movie. He was what's that guy's name?
you're not giving us any.
Shoot, I don't know his name. Sorry.
You're just saying this guy
This
in
guy
that
from the
movie.
yeah.
he was a WWE.
Oh,
fighter.
The Rock. He's talking
The
about
Rock.
The Rock. He's
Okay,
talking
but
about The Rock.
everyone
Dwayne
everyone in
Johnson.
WWE takes
They
steroids.
always
Okay, so
take-
Dwayne
yeah, always
Johnson, the
take,
way
yeah.
he is right now, took drugs. Yes.
Oh,
or no?
100%.
100%.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, did he take drugs?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Look
if
at this guy. Are you
Oh
his
my
agent, P plus?
goodness.
I don't know
This
when.
guy's talking like he's
100%,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Yo,
I think because they get
No,
tested
because
right for
I-
the Mr. Olympia and stuff. So I don't know during that time, maybe not, but after that, maybe yeah.
because
So I
I
think-
know, like,
I think when
I'm
you're
a fan
in
of
the-
Arnold. That's why I know.
You're a fan of Arnold?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it, yeah.
I mean, I think if you're in the public eye as well as there's so much money at stake, I just feel like by default
You're gonna take something.
You have
yeah.
taken something
Yeah,
to
100%.
maintain that level.
Oh,
of,
I agree
you know,
100%. It's
body.
probably like more of like a less stress on your body kind of supplement.
Yeah,
where it's like
something.
because you're working out a lot,
No,
right?
but then it's almost like a gray spot, like where it's like
over time.
It's like it's not really drug. It's like illegal drugs that other players are like. Let's just say, for example, Marcus Camby. Marcus Camby's not going to take that type of drug, right?
Yeah,
You like this type of drug is for someone that actually wants to maintain high peak performance for a long time, right? Whereas like but it actually could be a detriment to your body, but it's still legal.
It's actually
that's
not
how I feel like
how
that's what he's
I
taking.
see it that he doesn't take that much, and it's really more of like his health and his
That's really
his
good
team
then.
because
Very
he's
good.
been in the league so long and he's still performing at this level. So
See, that's the thing. I'm not hating on LeBron's like the way he's doing. If he's doing it all by legal, whatever. Even if he's doing it illegally, it's just to me in my eyes when I see that, it's like wow, like someone that can just go from the way he looked like back 18 years old till how he looks like now. Like there's definitely something there.
How did we get into this? I
have no idea. But-
what was the point of all this?
I have no idea. We're
Okay.
gonna listen back to it.
Go back. Yeah, what
It's
were
all
you
your
say,
fault.
Jay?
No, I have no idea. We were just saying, we were just talking about LeBron,
So
but
we call the Swish and Flow podcast. Come on, man.
No, okay. Well, anyways,
You're the
That's
moderator.
sidetracked.
Come on, you should be
The
following
moderator,
along
yeah.
and bringing us back to earth.
All right.
oh, you were talking about surprises, or there's another team that you wanted to
Yeah,
mention.
Well,
Then P Plus
yeah.
mentioned about how you picked which team? Who did you pick?
I
Oh,
didn't
Cleveland or something.
I
right?
said I was talking about Miami.
Miami. And
Yeah,
then
Miami.
We said, and then you.
No, we were just talking about Kyle, and then after that,
Sorry, we're talking about Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Oh,
Kyrie,
Kyrie.
yeah, Kyrie.
So,
So yeah, okay. So do you guys?
short-term memory, eh?
Oh my gosh.
Holy.
Every-
Kyrie, we were talking
all
about.
these IG scrolling.
tangent, man.
So, okay,
tangents.
so do you guys think Kyrie's ever gonna play again?
yes.
Oh, you think so?
100%, yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna be the same as just as long as Ben Simmons plays, Kyrie's gonna play.
Yeah, but there's
They're two irrelevant. They're both two different situations.
Yeah,
but if I guess my answer is yes. Then right?
Okay,
Ben
that's
Simmons
yes,
is going to eventually play. So I think Kyrie likewise.
Because
Because like here in Ontario, they're talking about March of next year, right? Opening things up. You don't need passport. You don't need vaccine, whatever. So eventually, I think maybe if he just hold it off.
Oh, you think he's
until
gonna
that time,
hold out until
everything is all open again. So I
until
think,
until they just no requirements.
yeah, I think I think Kyrie is the type of person he has a little bit thick headed, and he'll go by principle what he believes and then wait it out.
So I agree with you guys, but I don't think
He'll
he's gonna
eventually play.
hold out. I think he's gonna just. I think just it's too much
Retire.
money. It's too much money.
It's a lot of fucking money,
It's,
man.
it's almost 40 mil. Like
I
think about
I think
it.
he'll forego that.
Why would you
I mean,
forego?
like what?
Like, it's insane.
Kawhi,
Why would you
Kawhi
forego?
forego how much for not signing with the Spurs?
Oh, you mean he didn't play the season?
No.
No, he actually still got
When he
paid.
could have
he still
resigned,
got-
when he signed,
He's talking
again.
about like you talking about like the supermax deal and stuff like
yeah,
that.
supermax deals. When players leave money on the table to leave
To
the
go somewhere
situation,
else. Yeah.
right?
So I
Kawhi
guess,
left, right? Spurs to
Yeah,
come to the
'cause-
Raptors. So he left what 50.
No,
60,
but this
70 million?
Kyrie's in a new like he's in a. I'm sorry, not a new contract.
No, he didn't. Kawhi didn't leave it because we got the contract. We traded, right? So we got the contract. So he left us.
No. Part of the stipulation in the CBA is that if you stay with the same team that you renew your contract with,
Yeah, because
then
we
you
took.
can get more money.
Yeah, because we took the contract, so he was able to sign a
no,
supermax
but
deal
he
with us.
moved to a different team. When you move to a different team, you can't get the same money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
You can't get the same money. He didn't get
Right,
the same
right.
money.
You're
that
just saying-
he would have got if he stayed and didn't come to Toronto.
Yeah, you're. Wait, say that again?
Kawhi came to Toronto, right?
Yeah.
He signed whatever $100 million. I don't know what he signed.
He didn't
right?
sign. He
didn't sign
traded.
anything. You traded for him.
He got traded, but the thing is, once after he ended his
You're saying after the end of the season.
end of the season,
Yeah,
and
and he
he
became
went
a
to go
free
to
agent.
the Clippers,
Yes.
he didn't get as much money.
Correct,
Had
yeah,
he,
you're
had
correct
he,
there, yeah.
Had he stayed with the Spurs.
Right. So you say he turned down more money just to go somewhere else,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so you're saying Kyrie
Yeah.
will just forego because
Easy.
he thinks he could get that
Yeah,
money.
because he has other things on his mind outside of basketball, right? His religion, right? And he's all about the principle. So if it's going to be 40 million, so be it. 40 million. Once everything starts opening up again, then I'll just come back. He knows his value, right? He knows that he means a lot to the NBA, to the team. So yeah, whatever, 40 million, he'll make that out elsewhere.
I hope no team hires this guy ever again. I just can't stand him anymore. It's ridiculous.
Point guard.
It's ridiculous.
It's easy.
I hate everything. I
You know who's
hate
also a
everything
point guard?
I hate everything about this
Ben
guy.
Simmons.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Okay. Let's move on to Ben Simmons.
This
I'm
guy
I'm
right
gonna
here.
go off on Kyrie, anyways. But okay. So what do you guys think of Ben Simmons? Do you think?
Cry baby. He's right now. We talked about it the other day.
It's
right?
just miscommunication, man. These guys are talking to the media
Yeah.
about him, right? And they're not even talking to Ben.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Ben doesn't want to talk to them.
Yeah.
It's just a miscommunication, and they're all talking shit about each other. So then they had a meeting.
It's trash talking each other.
Yeah,
man.
they had a meeting, and they put it all on the line. Oh, because this and this, you said this and this. So now they're all like brothers again. And Ben Simmons is like, oh, I'm not mentally ready. Saying that, you know what, I don't want to play for this team because the damage has been done, right?
Yes,
So-
exactly. Yeah.
So it's tough. So Ben Simmons, like you said, I think we talked about this a month ago, 2 months ago. Ben Simmons is probably going to go to the Portland.
I don't think
Portland?
I don't think Portland's gonna pull the trigger. I want them to pull the trigger, to be honest. But
And I think if Dame comes to the Sixers, they're honestly, they're probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Would you guys want Simmons on the Raps?
Oh yeah, I've always said that.
I want him on the Raps. Yeah.
Nah.
He's better than Fred.
When you're trying to
Again,
teach,
he's already like.
no, I would rather see, and this is where
You rather have Fred than Ben Simmons?
No, sorry. Jay, this is where I don't get you. This is where I don't get you. When we just talked about how we are looking forward to the development of the Raptors, so with Scotty Barnes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you bring in Ben Simmons when our prospect in Scotty Barnes is such a bright future?
But he's not a point guard. We need a different point guard.
Point guard. I don't need a star to be the point. I don't need a point guard to be the star of the team.
Okay.
I was telling you, right? I'm excited about Scotty Barnes because he's a small guard, whatever guard, and power forward at 6'11". Yeah,
but
build around
Ben
this
Simmons
guy.
Ben Simmons' gameplay is not
But
scoring.
he's gonna take too much of his star power that is just gonna fluster a rookie like Scotty Barnes.
Oh, you think it's going to hinder the development of other players?
Yeah, and then just
Okay.
I think
confidence.
it will actually make him better because Ben Simmons is such a
He's
great
a passer.
He's
yeah.
a great IQ player, and also Scotty Barnes is a
Okay.
great IQ player as well. So I think it will work. It's just I don't think I don't think Masai's gonna trade any of our top 3 guys.
There's better other complement players for Scotty Barnes than
give me
Ben
one.
Simmons. Sorry.
Give me one. You said there's a lot.
Well, you gotta give me sources.
What do you mean? You just said there's a lot, so I'm waiting for you.
Settle down, Jay.
I'm just waiting for your choices.
There's so many players. I mean, we can talk about having
Yeah.
DeRozan back, right?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
geez.
Did
I
you
can't
just
believe
say
you- I can't believe you
DeMar
just said that.
DeRozan back as the Raptors? I'm done. Okay, can we end Swish right now? I want to go home.
No. I don't know. I just think that any players that no, I was just trolling there. Any players that does not have the star power as Ben Simmons, would be better off than actually having Ben Simmons. Like, I want the attention just to go on this rookie guy. I want him to feel himself. I want him to get all the praise and all the ego. Right. I want to build him up. I don't want another player coming in and interfering with that. No.
Okay, that's definitely fair.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
think Ben Simmons will thrive on a Raptors team
Yeah,
like this.
100%.
100%. Obviously, yeah. Any players that's better than existing players obviously are gonna help the Raptors. But I'm talking about,
Well, just-
like I said,
no,
short
I-
steps, long vision, right?
I think Jay's saying that because we just have a better development program compared to other teams.
We have one of the best.
Yeah,
actually.
that's what I mean. I agree with you. That's why. That's
we've
why I
been
think
developing for how many years now?
Yeah, look at us.
so. Yeah, we won a championship.
Oh, okay, don't get
There
us
you go.
started.
There
Don't
you
get us started.
go. But yeah, no, you know what? This Ben Simmons saga, I'm curious to see how this plays out. Again, ever since this started, I've been saying that, and I can't believe it's still going on. Like, it's crazy that this is like, I would not put a team through that. I would not put anybody through that.
it's
Just
just-
trade him, get rid of
just
him.
the process.
Big miscommunication, man. It's huge miscommunication, and it's rough to see because I think Philly has such a great potential.
Yeah, 100%. Like, even if they work things out, like, they're still a contender, right? But unfortunately, with with all this, there's no going back. There's just no going back,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh well, I mean, this season I was really excited for this season because there are so many storylines. There's so many things to talk about. It's hard to talk about everything in one show,
Well, don't
right?
worry, we'll get
Yeah. So I mean, there's still a lot of things there, man.
yeah.
Like the Dwight Howard thing,
Well,
Dwight Howard and AD fighting on the bench,
Oh yes, I did
right?
see that. Yeah,
And there's the what was it? I forget, but there's a lot more other stories that we could definitely talk about. But I think we'll let everyone simmer on that.
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, we covered a bit, a lot of Raptors talk, but the more they lose, the less I want to talk about them because
That's fair.
That's how I don't want to. It's like Detroit and Cleveland, all these trash teams. If they become like them this year, I don't even want to mention them.
Hey man, that's fair. If they lose, they lose. They lose. Nothing I
Yeah.
can say about it. But I still have, I'm still optimistic.
Yeah, okay, so we'll see what happens. But all right, any last things you guys want to say before we move on? Anything on the NBA?
I think VC should have been on NBA 75.
Oh,
Amen.
I
echo
absolutely.
that.
Him and T Mac should be on that.
jeez.
And Grant Hill. Sorry, and Grant Hill.
Yeah, they were like that era of time when they were just everyone were just talking about those three players. Especially Grant Hill. Grant Hill had a really good
VC
story.
was such a changing. Like he changed a whole nation's a whole nation's basketball career.
Exactly.
Because of him, you have players like all these Canadian players that we have right now. So it's really game changing. So I still think VC should.
I think part of the I guess whoever put in the ballot for the top 75 looked at didn't want to have any Raptors on the team.
Oh my god!
On the top 75, I feel like maybe right. That could be probably it.
No,
but how could you have Damian Lillard and Reggie Miller over Carter?
Whoa! Do not blasphemize Reggie Miller.
Yeah, why are you putting Reggie Miller on that? Like,
Just because
why
he's a TNT
dude,
do you know who Reggie Miller is?
Exactly. Do you have any clue who this guy was?
No.
Oh my! He
thinks
revolutionized the 3-point.
No. Steph Curry did. But okay, fine. Can we agree? Can we agree?
About, bro?
Can we agree with is Steph Curry on it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So how could Steph Curry go on it and not Carter? But most definitely.
What do you mean?
does
How
that
can
have to do with
Steph
it?
Curry
Yeah.
has 3 rings?
Yeah.
It's not. So what? So then is Dennis Rodman on it?
Yes.
He's on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Robert Horry?
No, he's not.
Exactly. How many rings does he have?
Ooh, that's a good one. Maybe Robert Horry should have been on there. Too.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's
So
no
what do
way.
we-
There's no way Rob Horry makes that list.
But you
So
know what?
Damian Lillard.
Okay,
That's
look.
what did he?
Yeah,
Look, I agree with you.
I-
Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard should be on there.
Yeah.
He
What
should not
the
be on
heck
there.
is that? So that means this is all a politicking thing. That's all it is.
I don't understand. Like, it's tough to pick 75 players in the whole league.
It's easy to put Carter.
No, all like
Over
since,
Damian
It's the
since it
first 70.
started.
It's the first 75 years, right? So they're
Yeah.
trying to pick from each era, like what kind of is. I still don't think AD should be on there. I still don't think Lillard should be on there. There's a lot of other players that could have been replaced.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. I don't know. Yeah, 70. It's a very small amount of people. Like considering that 75 years, how many players is that? There's probably thousands of players.
I think it was like 4,500 players.
There you go. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Yeah. To pick 75 out of that's tough, man. There's always gonna be players left out. Like it's just inevitable at that
For sure,
point,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah.
But you don't put AD and you don't put AD got carried to a ring. Lillard shot some cool threes.
yeah, true. You could have replaced AD with T Mac.
Right, T Mac was so game changing.
Yeah.
VC was also game changing. Like AD,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, AD is a good player. It's just he's not at that point yet. You know,
Transformational.
Yeah, it's just I just don't I don't know what the criteria was when they did this.
just not AD.
Is
man.
Jason Kidd in
you
it?
know?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
good.
I would put him. Yeah, he should be in
Steve
there.
Nash.
Yes, he's in.
Oh, 100. Steve Nash should be in there for
Yeah.
100%.
Calm down. 100%. P.
I feel like you were gonna
Calm
go
down.
against
Calm
that.
down.
When you see
No, because
This
you know,
guy, yo, this
it's because Lee says he was given everything,
yeah,
right?
yeah, there you go.
Calm down. Let me think some other players.
No,
There's a lot of players. Honestly, that list. There's 3 players that should have made that list: VCT, Mac,
I think
and Grant Hill.
I think they did a good job with almost all the players except for
Chris Webber.
No,
See, I would rather go if not VC, I would rather still go Chris Webber over Lillard.
I would agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Actually, he might have. I don't know. I don't think so though. I don't remember seeing him.
Because I'm just Mark Jackson. I'm just trying to go off all the people that are actually telecast.
Well, I mean,
Mark Jackson's not going to.
here's the thing: they put Russell Westbrook on there. Do you think he should be on there?
Yeah, of
No!
of course, because he's
Westbrook over Carter.
the only reason why he made
Forget
it.
it. I'm done.
It's because he averaged.
This conversation's over.
He averaged triple double 2
yeah, it's
seasons in a
triple,
row,
Yeah.
right?
You guess who?
Who cares?
Lee, guess who else is on there? my
I don't
boy?
want to. I'm done. This conversation's over. Let's move on to the next topic.
Yo, Mr. Paul Pierce.
Oh, my,
Yeah, that was the worst one too.
that's okay.
No,
you know
no,
what?
no,
I'm
he
okay.
should
be
Is
on
KG,
there.
is
I think
KG
he
on
should
it?
I'm very
Is
biased.
KG on it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, KG. Okay, that's good.
I'm very biased about Paul Pierce, right?
Yeah,
I don't like the guy. So
I don't like Paul Pierce. I really hate him with a passion, especially
fine.
what he did in the 2008 finals. We talked about it many
Yeah.
times. He faked his injury, come back and sees Muhammad Ali.
no, he
through
shit
the
his
tunnel.
pants.
What was that?
He shit his pants.
He had to
He
go
had
to
to
the
get
washroom.
carried
yeah.
to the tunnel.
Okay, here, I'll give you a name. James Harden. Should James Harden be on there?
No, absolutely not. Don't tell me he's on it. You know what? I'm done. I'm walking off. I'm going off.
Maybe we can.
All right, guys.
Maybe we can end with that.
Oh,
Maybe we
geez.
can just end with that.
Oh man.
Stephen A. Smith. You know how he walks out?
Well, yeah, at least come back on. Did you literally turn off your mic?
I literally turned
Okay,
off
there
my
you
mic.
go.
That's how upset I am.
All right, yeah, we can-
James Harden on the top 75.
Yeah.
This conversation is over. This is not. This is irrelevant to me.
I think he's very debatable, but he also changed the game a lot. They had
Over
to,
Carter.
They had to change the rule this year
No,
because of James Harden.
Okay, I'm going to make one last point. They compared Air Carter to Air Jordan at one point, half man, half amazing. If the fact that he's not on the list, I don't want to talk about it anymore. That's it. That's my last point.
All right. Well, you know what? This list is interesting. So,
I mean, James Harden was also surprised he made the list.
Yeah, I was a little surprised with that, but
I have
you know
nothing
what?
else to say.
We'll leave it at that, and you know what, guys? Yeah, I think we can leave that there because
So how often do they change it though?
What do you mean change it?
Like how often do they go look and
we add
revise?
it.
It's not even a ranking.
Years,
it's not even a ranking. It's just they just put top 75.
Okay, so then when's the next time they're gonna be like, okay,
100 probably.
Scotty Barnes,
100.
They only do it every 25 years.
Really?
Yeah.
And now these guys
I
are.
think.
Now you're
I
telling.
believe.
Oh,
Sorry, I
you know what?
believe.
I'm done. Now I'm literally turning off my mic.
Don't take my
James
word on
Harden's
it.
gonna be immortalized for the next 25 years.
Yes.
So when we go into our 50s and 60s, he's gonna be there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm turning off my mic. All right, guys, peace out.
All right, guys. Well,
On that note,
yeah, like and subscribe to the video as always. Leave a comment, and yeah, we'll see everybody next time, man.
Settle down there, P. Peace.
See y'all.